Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hello Aquarius, thanks for joining me for the March. I was almost going to say for the Pisces, because we're having that eclipse in Pisces, but it's not. It's the Aquarius reading for the month of March 2016. I hope that everybody watching gets a message. If you don't get a message, you should check out your rising sign and even your moon sign for the tarot cards, because it's not astrological based necessarily. I'm not using a wheel. So maybe if you don't hear your message here, you might want to check the rising and moon. Okay, what's going on for Aquarius for this month of coming up of March 2016? 4 there and 4 here. Or 2 there, 4 and 2. Oh, these 3 want to come out. I guess I'll put them all together. Alright, Aquarius, March 2016. Okay. Well, you know, there's people here. Why are there people? By the way, now there's these cards, these court cards, if you've never seen my reading, you know, they are represented. Kings are male, queens are females, and so on. In my readings, because we're doing this general reading for so many people, I just say it doesn't have. I'll say he, but it could be anybody. It does not have to be a male or female. It's not gender specific in these general readings. But the first thing that kind of caught me is how many people are in reverse. I mean, there's lots of good cards, and we'll get over this. But you got King and Queen in reverse, High Priestess in reverse. This is probably you. This is the air sign person. This is the which you are an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. A lot of people think Aquarians are water because it's a water bear, but it's not. It's an air sign. Well, I'm going to jump down here because you're looking at them. I think you're going to have a realization here. I just feel, because starting up here, these are tied together, even though they're not right next to each other in the spread. You know, that's another thing. I'm not going to pick up every single card and read them one at a time. There's a story here, and I'm trying to get it. Okay, I'm trying to get to it. There's no right or wrong way. Anyways, so these two are connected. Seem like it might be a married couple. They're the Queen and the King of the same suit. So they're compadre. They're together, right? Over here we have this Queen of this High Priestess here in reverse. When the High Priestess is in reverse, this is something secret. This is something that is often underhanded, shifty, secret, gossip. And I feel that's her. I feel like there's been something going on for a while. That's why this is way up here. Because it's just something's been going on for a while. Some kind of behind the scenes, something going on. I think you're going to see it for what it is. That's what I get out of this. You're looking at like busted. Even if you don't come out and say busted, you know, you see it. This is like, oh, I see what's going on now. She's running and telling him, or somehow she's bringing him in. Either is she his little spy? Are you confiding in her? And she's like running. This is what I feel like. She's not representing her true self. There's something funny about it. Okay, and you're gonna find out what's going on. Or is this guy your friend? And his wife's, you know, in his ear, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. There's some kind of behind-the-scenes, gossipy, blah, 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 you know, stuff going on. And I think you're just going to see it. I feel like you're just clear. You have clarity. It's just like, oh, wow, I see what's going on now. And you don't even have to like call out busted or whatever. You know, I call bullshit. You know, you can just know it. And, you know, this card, those birds are standing out to me. And that's the Aquarian nature, too. Aquariuses usually don't get into all this drama stuff, you know, like that. And I feel, but it could be just like, well, you know not to watch what you say around this person from now on, or maybe not even associate with them anymore, you know. I think you're just going to have this moment of clarity, like, oh, I see what's been going on all along. That there's this other element that you didn't really understand or see, and that there's definitely something secret about it. But let's get on to the good stuff, because you are in the upright position here, and you're showing as a king. So again, even if you're a female, it doesn't matter. But the thing about the kings is the king is the level of mastery. The king's not a page or a knight. The king is the king. And the king is a more mature person. The king doesn't play baby games. The king has a self-commanding presence or an understanding of things, you know. So that's where you should go and go the high road. Something that you've been really putting a lot of work to, you're finally going to see some effort, some rewards for your effort this month. You got the Magician. This is like, oh, I've been striking out. See, and she's right next to it, too. So I almost feel like she's trying to sabotage you. I say she, but it could be the boy, too. But more likely, this is the woman. Like, maybe you've confided in her, and she's really trying to, like, sabotage you or something. Because it's saying over here, something's taken away, you know, and... well, here's the thing. Chariot in reverse, something that has not been successful up till now. It's been a kind of a burden you've been carrying around. And Chariot's the success card. In reverse, it's like, I just can't get there. I just can't get there. Well, don't give up on it yet. That's what I want to tell you. Because the Magician is saying, damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead. You know, that's the Magician energy. And it's lining right up with money coming. Money and prestige. Both of these cards are very similar. Six of Pentacles, Six of Rods. They're both about success and victory and advancement. Advancing to the next level. The Pentacle card usually is monetary advancement. A raise, promotion, a grant, you know, some kind of money coming. The money part of it. The Six of Rods is more about the achievement aspect of it. You won and you were chosen because you were the best. If you're trying to get a job, if any of you are like in school or have exams or tests where you're competing against a lot of other people, it says you could be victorious here. Or, you know, maybe it's just your start. Because sometimes the Magician is you're having your own business. Often it is. Something you're striking out on your own. So if you're having your own business and it's a lot of competition, you're going to come out on top because you're the best or you're better than everybody. Not in an egotistical way, in a, you provide the best service or the best product, or you're the most qualified, right? You know, all this stuff, too, lines up fire and fire here. You know, the news comes. All the young dudes carry the news, right? All the pages. So he's bringing the news of this victory for you. In fire, and we are moving into fire this month on the 20th. After the 20th, we're going to have the... equinox. So the Aries ingress, the cardinal ingress, which is the change of the seasons, whether you're northern or southern hemisphere. This is the change of the seasons, and it falls on the 20th this year of March, and it will be moving into Aries. So for a lot of you, this stuff's going to come in the 20th or a little later, in after the after the 20th. While the sun, after the sun moves into Aries, right? Okay, so that's that. So your hard work is going to pay off. That's the big thing I want to tell you. And this is talking about loads being lifted off of your back. And there has been struggle for a while. Both of these cards are talking about some struggle. The Hangman is here too. I just feel like this person has ulterior motives or is trying to steer you in the wrong way or something. Hangman is... he's enlightened. Look at, if I can get that focused. See that halo around his head? You see that? That means that he's receiving enlightenment. This has nothing to do about getting hung like at the gallows pole. That's, you know, people see that, oh, the hangman, you know, freaked out. Not at all. This has to do with Norse mythology, and this is the tree of knowledge and everything. This is Odin. This has nothing to do with, it's completely opposite. It's kind of reverting over here to what I was saying about, you, the air sign, the higher, finding that higher knowledge. Because I just think I don't know that there's going to be any slip-ups. I don't feel like it's going to be like you're going to hear news and know that there was a deception here. I think you're just going to get it and see it and get it like, oh, I see what's been going on all along here, you know, and you might have to make some changes. I just see it. I feel like he, which is you see that for what it really is, and you trusted one or both of these people, and maybe they were, maybe not really working against you, but I just feel like you're going to see the truth here and know who you can trust and maybe who you can't trust, you know, and who has your best interest in mind and who doesn't. You know, the Magician also is a card of being really self-reliant. So for some of you, sometimes it's like, you know, I'm just going to have to rely on myself for now. You know, I want to get to the next level. It's going to take me doing it. You know, and these people aren't going to come along, or they don't have to come along, or whatever it is. You know, because I don't see you like hating them or after that. I feel like you're just kind of like, okay, now I see what's going on. All right, I'll leave it at that. Let's move on and do your animal totem. Hey Aquarius, if you'd like to check out any of my stuff, we're going to pull this animal totem from my deck, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. If you go into that info section up there, you can take you to a link that you can find out about this. And then this is my book, Tarot in the Modern World. If you're learning to read tarot, you can find out about that below. I'm doing those soul journey readings only right now. And it's not a predictive reading, because I'm working on my tarot deck, and hopefully by next month we will be using my tarot deck and the spreads. I'm hoping really much that happens. No. Okay, here comes the dog barking parade. Buddy, come here. You come here. No, you don't do that. You come here. Because you're a good boy. You don't have to bark at every dumb thing. Okay. What a good boy. Alrighty, let's get to your animal totem, Aquarius. People say, why don't I lock the dog up? Well, I'm doing this for like an entire day, so I'm not going to lock my dog up for the entire day. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing 12 readings, or sometimes 2 entire days, so my buddy is not getting locked up for a whole day or at all. I have to deal with it sometimes. All right. Let's see here. What is going on for Aquarius for March? Beaver. I thought it was a squirrel, but it's not. It's a beaver. Take a look at this card. Hopefully I'll edit it in, but if I forget, you know, freeze frame and look at them. See what stands out to you. Okay, let me read what I wrote first. Builder, dreamer, familial friend, dweller of land and water, afoot in 2 worlds. Your diligence can change the flow of the river. Be the architect of your life. Well, this is so much what I was talking about with the Magician. Your diligence, you know, it's going to take diligence, and you have to, you know, stay on course. You can change the flow of the river, which is the river of your life, you know. Be the architect of your life. You build your life. You don't need other people's approval to do what you want to do. You know, like damn the torpedoes, full steam ahead, you know, that's what I keep getting about it. So it could be a month of a lot of achievement for you. That's one of the biggest things. These cards are all related to achievement, and then there's this load lifting off your back. Take a look at some of the people that are around you. See what their motives are. And this doesn't, again, it's more of a just kind of going within kind of thing. And listen to your inner guidance to steer you on the architecture of your life here. You know, don't listen to outside chatter, because maybe not everybody really has your best thing in mind. You know, these 2 cards together definitely could be like major messages from Spirit coming for you this month. Okay, Aquarius, thank you guys all for liking, sharing, commenting. Don't forget to check out up here and below. And don't forget to subscribe. If you want to hit the Facebook page, the link is below the video down here. But again, subscribing is always the best way to come up with, be in touch with everything that's going on. Get your notifications, alright? Hey, thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Everything you do to help make my channel a success. It's so very much appreciated. Remember, you're love and beauty incarnate. Have a great March, and I'll talk to you soon.